Hello there. Not trying to start this video, but well, let's just say I'm gonna teach you all how to do this and do this. Now I like to call this thing Ghost Boy, so you know, Sack Boy, Ghost Boy kind of thing. Anyways, I'm gonna go for logic, and you know, I'm not gonna make the tutorial exactly like mine, but you know, just yeah, you're gonna at this tutorial. I think you'll know how to make your sackbots go for walls. So first of all, we should grab a sackbot and plop it down anywhere in the scene. I just like to dress my sackbot because you know, just I think it's fitting. Okay, here's the sackbot. Next, we open circuit board, and then we plop down a controller-nator. Then set that to receiver nearest player. Make sure override sackbot's on, or else the custom character will not work. Now it'll start copying everything you do. Not only that, you can also save it and play as it. Now, since the controller-nator is in place, we can start, you know, giving new abilities. But anyways, the controller-nator, you're not gonna get anywhere with abilities. So if you start doing that, well then I can't help you there. Okay, first of all, we're gonna have to start with the main ghosting mechanism. It's pretty simple. You just pop down a microchip. You know, I like to organize myself. Alright, first of all, we place down an AND gate. Now, skip this step, and you know, if you don't want, you know, any special restrictions, like if you must be standing on ground, you must be doing, then you have to do this kind of thing, then skip ahead. Then I put down a state sensor, plug it into the second port of the AND gate, like that. And then we tweak this. Let's say we want it to be only the ghost when we're running. Okay, that's that. Then we place them wherever we want the button to press to ghost. Now let's say, how about we use the L1, because L1's pretty useless for all I know. Just don't use it for anything except for this. Alright, now what the AND gate does, it needs it needs all of its ports to be active before the output activates. Now you can have as many as you want on there. You can go up to 100 ports if you want to, but I doubt you're gonna have that many. Now, after you've done that, you see, it'll detect if you're running. This is where the ghosting part comes in. For the looks, to know you're ghosting, I'm gonna have to opacity tweaker. Let me freeze my no, I can't freeze my camera there. You see that the guy has kind of went transparent. Yeah, I'm right behind him, and you can see me. Now, make sure not to go to 0%, because the player will not know where he is. I'd say about 20 or 30% will be fine. For this tutorial, we'll just stick to 30. Now, when you should plug it into the AND gate, and then right. Kinda taking a while to fade, huh? Let's fix that. Oh wait, I see my problem. I think the abilities will only work if you have a microchip placed first. Now, this is important to do. when making these things. And okay, there we go. Now I think, oh wait, no, I had to, oh yeah, I forgot about the running state. Also, that is also important to do as well. So now once you got that set up, actually, let's just test this just in case if we did. Okay, so we don't. Okay. Okay, I guess that's on me. Right, and if you're me and you want to do logic, don't be me. Now, we should be able to run through walls, right? Wrong. You see, the opacity tweaker may make it look like you're transparent, but you can't. It goes through things unless if you have a physics tweaker. Now, what this does is you can add collisions off, and that's not right. Okay, so this is also super important to do. If you have collisions off, it won't detect anything, like, and no matter what material you place, it'll be like that. To avoid this, you need to switch this from collisions off to ignore tagged objects. Now what this will do, it'll, if it, let's see, if it detects a tagged object, then it won't turn on the collisions. It'll just, you know, make it look like you're passing through, and you will. Now, you're not fitting from the ground anymore. Since that's a blue tag, we're going to go over here to red tag, and it works. He is successfully inside. So now we just plug that in. And then, okay, so as you saw from my demonstration, he moves, my sack boy moves pretty slow, when ghost mode. Alright, if you want to go into ghost mode, or if you want to go slow in ghost mode, just, put a gameplay tweaker over here, set it to half or, you know, 40, plug that in. Oh, okay, I'll need to copy him for this to work because movements don't work unless if, there we go. Now that is slow because for my levels I wanted a balance of the ghost mode, so just I did that. Now you can add your special animation if you want to for your walk-in ability. Just make sure. Okay. Before I move on to that, for this, if you want to have ghost mode without the AND gate, just plug in your L1 to all the buttons. That's it. Real simple. Don't need none of this or anything. But we will be needing those components for my next step. Okay, say if you want to be able to, wait, I forgot already. Oh yeah, say if you want to add your own animation, just plop another AND gate down here, plug that in the first port, don't need a node, first port, and then another state sensor, plug that into there, but instead of, actually yeah, that works good. Okay, next, we add in a character animation tweaker. Now the importance of the AND gates and this is, okay, let me show you. So if an animation plays, it'll just, you know, do that regardless if you're walking or not. So yeah. don't have that happening. So when it detects you walking, it'll play the animation. But good thing we don't need an into wall animation. We just need a walking animation. Now for this, just go through the ones and see what you like. I think Avalon's slow walk would be good for me. Just slow that down a little. Okay. That's it for the Ghost Boy. At least his first ability. Now, new. Did it. Animation? I think it looks good, because, you know, casually strolling and... Oh my, what happened here? That is weird. Okay, can the Ghost Boy still be able to... Okay, I think I need to beef up the speed a little, because it's not working that well. Okay, but first, let's see what my character is at. Okay, because I think if you have it too slow, then it won't work. Wait, okay, yeah. Alright. Let's try this again. Now, this is also part of the tutorial, don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Just, yeah, there we go. Because as the demonstration of me not going into there, you gotta have it speed or, I don't know, something happens. I hunted it many times before and it was annoying just to get the right speed. But if it's a little under 10, no, a little under 50, it won't work. Now, time for the next ability. And as I like to call, the Ghost Dash. Now, for the Ghost Dash, I like to have the, you know, animations first before going to anything else. Now we just need to find the right animation. Now I know just the animation, but you can choose something else if you want to. Fired from cannon. So when you do that, it does that. And we'll need our old friend the AND gate. Got that done there. So stop. I'm going over to rest. It's trying to catch up with me. Take the sensor. Set it to walking or running, or just running for general. And press the button you want for the Ghost Dash. I'd say triangle would be good. Once you have that, and then just copy everything from here. Plop it down over here. But here's the thing. We're gonna change one component. Or no, two. We're gonna have it for more speed. And then we're gonna set up a new label. Blue dash. You don't have to add the label, but I just like to keep myself tidy because I use a lot of tags on levels. Once you have that done, okay, hang on. Got an important point. Just turn it off if you have any buttons for that. And that's great and all, but I wonder what happened. Oh yeah, right. I had to turn that off. Now, it's important to turn this off because even if you set everything to 0, it'll stay like that for the entire time you're playing. or, you know, testing. So, turn it off and, you know, hope for the best. Now, this may look a little weird. So, we're going to add in a sound effect. So, find your sound effect. I like to go under monsters for something unnatural. I think the sucking noise would be good. Anyways, you can choose anything you like to. Again, not forcing you to do whatever I'm doing. But just, yeah. Okay, next, for a special effect, I'm gonna add in a smoke machine, which, you know, judging by its name, adds smoke. Don't smoke cigarettes, kids. You're gonna regret it. Alright. And now, we have that. Anyways, if you want to add a timer to this, just... okay. Get out a sequencer. Now, not only is this good for cutscenes, it's also good for time, too. So, if you want to add a time limit to how long the player can stay in this form, just do this. And then rewire everything to the play button on the sequencer. Now you can add in like a special effect for oh, you know, that. You know, for when the ability is ready. But I don't do that because that's hard. Okay, see what it did. What happened to my... I think Alright, it's not exactly perfect. Because I don't know what happened to the animation. I'm not really sure what happened to the animation. Now, I honestly am not faking this time. Because this usually doesn't happen when I make these things. So, I don't know, try to figure it out one myself. But anyways, before I end this, I'm gonna show you the exact same thing I did with my Ghost Boy, with the timer. I did the exact same thing here. Oh yeah, right, I also need the tag. And wait. Oh wait, I see what I did with mine, but you know, I did the exact same thing here. So yeah. Anyways, try to make this yourself and see if that glitch gets anywhere. But anyways, that's my Ghost Boy. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and, you know. Oh yeah, before I go, one more thing. If you're wondering why I chose gates as like a dash thing, because you know, you can't go through the gate as, you know, yourself. If you just go in here, you can't do it. If you dash here, you can't, because these abilities I tend for them to be unique, because the dash, you know, it was like you're trying to smoke, and so you're going through the grates of the grate. And the ghost bow is just a ghost ability. Now I know you can technically go through that as well as Ghost Boy, but I don't think that'd be realistic. But you know, says the talking sack puppet. Anyways, having a good day.